Hello there, everyone. Osage Orange here, and welcome to another episode of Midwestern Minecraft. We are here on episode number 5 of this series. Do appreciate everybody who has come out. I hope that your guys' time zone, whatever your guys' time zone, is most wunderbar. And let me go ahead and quickly take care of stuff here on Discordlandia. Had a moment where I meant to start at 3 p.m. Central Time, so unfortunately excuse me. I unfortunately had a moment where I fell back asleep for a few minutes, and then woke back up. I was like, oh jeez. Then I had to take care of a couple other things before I went live. That way, I wouldn't forget about it. And so but we'll do what we can. So excuse me. Das plan is, of course, to go and make most of the time we got, so that is the plan. So, on the agenda for today, we're going to be doing a little bit of decoration. So, that is the plan. No, I normally try to avoid doing decorations, so early into the world, but in this case, I gotta, because I have got excuse me, got a metric butt ton of copper we gotta deal with, so that is why we are doing that today. So let me go ahead and get Minecraft loaded up here. Come on, Minecraft, do your thing. For City Building Saturdays, hello. It's swapping over screens. Hey, Quap. How you doing? Hope that your time zone is wunderbar. There we go. It just took a moment there for it to respond. Come on, Minecraft, do your thing. There we go. So, yeah, as soon as we get stuff uploaded here, I did find some diamonds. Fair amount. Comparatively speaking to, like when I have fully going, it's a small amount, but enough to be able to make some, make a, enchanting table, get a few good, pickaxes here, got Silk Touch. I've been breeding the bees like mad, so, I've got a metric butt ton of bees, let's see, and I've been harvesting the wax, not the wax, the what's it? You guys know what I'm talking about. The honeycomb, there we go. That's the word I was looking for. Honeycomb. Yeah, I got a bunch of honeycomb here. Might expand the oops. Might expand the bee haven here a bit and adjust it a smidge. Been doing that. Been breeding the cows like mad. Trying to get XP. Been able to get a lot of work done. Excuse me, here in the drop shoot realm. So, here on this one, you can kind of see it. The one where the main drop shoot, the one all the way down to the diamond part of the mine. Haven't really gotten much work done on this guy. That's the iron mine. So, whoop, oopsie poopsies. Whoa, 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 down here. Pick up some stuff. Let's see here. Pick up the metals. Pick up what we can here on that. Oh. Found the source of the lava. It's right here. So I've also been sucking up stuff here and using the stuff that I can hit. And I actually got an achievement. We got a screamer right there. It was like, at first I was wondering what the heck that was. And then when I got close, I was like, holy heck, that's a screamer. So, yeah. That is a screamer. So, yeah, so as you guys can see, I've been using the deep slate to make deep slate tiles for the full length drop chute here. Still need to get all this done, of course. So I figured get the drop chutes done first, then worry about the access. So this is what I've been doing a lot off camera, and I figured that right about here. So what block is this again? Block 5? Yeah, I figured block 5 here would be a good spot to transition from deep slate to stone brick. So that's what I did. Yeah, here's the drop chute, all that. So today we're going to be using some of our copper. Yeah, here's where I am right now on that. So today we're going to be using some of the raw copper we've gotten to do some pretty fine on a bridge. So make sure that I haven't forgotten anything over here. Stone brick. Yeah, you saw a couple books there from me making up my enchanting area. Yeah, I've excuse me, I've what's it out the what's it's here for what's it? So let's see here. Where did I put those ferni? Some more copper. Where in the bloody places did I put those? What's this? I know I got them. Hello. Oh, there they are. Duh. Boom. Oops. And boom. Right. Time that I don't have a... What's it? Let's see here. Just trying to use my brain. So let's see. That's 9, 13, 15. Yeah. Put that guy there. That guy can go there. Twee, don't be less of a dum-dum, twee. Let's just put that stuff right there. Stow that extra furnace. Well, you see, Quap, I call myself a dum-dum as a means of, shall we say, personal insult. I'm deliberately insulting myself because I do it in part for the entertainment value, but also because there are times where I actually make boo-boos. Let's get that gold going. So, as I said, look at all the copper I have. Look at that. Oh, geez. I just remembered a few other spots where I got some metal that we need to get. Alright. Tree has set himself up for this. I'll tell you that for a fact. It's nighttime. Oh. Idea time. Let's see here. Stack some of the gold. Stack some sticks. Got some redstone. Let's make clock. First a clock. So where's all that? There it is. Oops. Wrong thing. There we go. Let's see here. Let's make a... See, how many more clocks do I want to make? We'll make 6. Total of 6 more clocks. See, redstone goes back here. Gold goes there. There we go. Not going to go all the way back downstairs again. But I will put a clock there. We'll just stow the other ones over here. I'll just stow them right there. Stow our torches there too. Yeah. Exactly, Quap. Exactly. So much copper. So much freaking copper. So what we're going to do... jeez. I just remembered my, my stone my stone cutter thingies downstairs. What's the recipe for that again? Up. Let's see. Stone cutter. I know it's here somewhere. Hello. Hello. Enchanting table. Fine. Hello. There it is. It's like I knew it required metal, so let's actually make 2. That way I can have one over there by the that way I can have one here and can have one over by the over here. Duh. So sort of the plan is, let's go ahead, we'll just chuck that guy right there. Here on the bridge, now that I've got myself in somewhat of a bit of an order, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be adding some of that copper bling to our bridge here. And of course, I don't want the, I want the shiny copper, not the weathered copper. So that is why I've been harvesting the honeycomb from my bees and breeding my bees to no end. Just getting all the sugar cane here while I'm thinking about it. And, wasn't there some copper in this area? Oh, that was it. There's the copper I was thinking about right there. And there. That's the copper I was thinking about. It's inevitable, guys. I found more copper. Oh, and I'm drowning. Don't drown, tree. No, tree, no drowny. I inevitably find more copper. Yeah. Oh, wait. Me and no torches! Oh, that little air pocket helped us out at least, so... Come on, Twee. Let me out! Let me out! There we go. Less drowning. I don't want to become a drowned. And yes, I am deliberately using my fortune pickaxe. Figure if I gotta get more copper, I figure, you know, might as well do it to the max. Can't wait to get some depth strider boots. You don't realize how dependent you've become on enchanted material until you get back to initial survival. And you realize, gosh darn it, I'm so dependent on tech. Or in this case, enchanted material. I tell you, when I finally got that enchanting table up and running, I was like, oh, yes! Yes! Wait, wasn't there some iron over here? I remember seeing some iron. Where was it? I remember seeing some iron. I thought I saw some iron over here. There. Aha! Twee remembered. Oh. No drowning! Maybe I already got it. Somewhere over here, I think it was. Maybe it was that. Oh, we got a little bit more stuff. I'll take it. I'll take it. We'll head back over here to main area. Should have gone across the bridge, so first thing we'll do. Hop on over here. Get the bloody cobblestone out of the way. Just check it over here. Where in the heck am I putting my... There we go. I was like, I forgot where I was putting my sugar cane. Go and get that stuff smelting. Get the stuff organized over here. What's all that? There it is. I was like, I knew I had to I really need to get all that stuff centralized. Alright, so we'll pull out the copper we got. Put our gold there. Alright, so yeah, that's what I was remembering. I just wanted to double check what I could do to make the cut copper. So we won't do that right away. Break that down into the components. Ingots. What I'm going to first do is go ahead here. Block out of our way. I'm going to put up some lightning rods. See, I forget, what's the range on the lightning rods? This is where me having my laptop up helps out a lot. Let's see. Oh. Spherical volume of 128 blocks, so... I do want a little bit of overlap. So, let's see. Got spherical volume, so I think we'll put some. Let's put them right here. Next set right here. See how many what sets is that? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. All right, so let's start counting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, there we go. That'll work. That'll work. Let's see. Let's quickly head back to over here to our bees because let's get a little bit more. What's it? What's it? I know what I'm talking about. I think I'm gonna expand my what's it here for my bees here at some point. You guys can have all your honeycomb. Your breeder and benefactor. That's a good thing to say. Breeder and benefactor. Your breeder and benefactor houses you so that he might have some. Let's go ahead here and pick that up. All right, so let's go ahead here. We're going to, we'll do 1 stack, cut copper. There we go, waxed cut copper. So, what I'd initially been thinking was sort of down the center here would be the copper, the cut copper. But then I thought, why not do here next to these guys? You know what? I just had an idea. Basically, we'll do it in parallel with the blocks here. The stone brick blocks for the what's it here. Wish my mouse would stop doing that. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, good. These guys are saved, in quotation marks, by the what's it. So we'll do part of the span of the... Oops. That's an oopsie poopsies. We'll have to go fetch our... Oops. Let's go fetch our stuff. Come here, guys. All right, there's that. Somehow I missed a block. Oops. One too early. I go save my block. Where in the bloody blazes is it? Yeah, using the waxed copper is of course how we're going to not oh, there we go. Got it. Let's see. Yeah. You know what? I'm thinking that doing every other block. Let's see. Yeah, every other block have a yeah, it brings out the bling, but it doesn't. It still retains, you know, this heavy, somewhat industrial feel with the stone brick and the cobblestone walls. Ooh. Surprised that the lightning rods don't update. You know, when you remove the whatsits, you know, the block underneath them. Let's go ahead here. Let's quickly mine out our stone brick where I want to put in our other stuff. Oops. That is our pond. One of those oopsie poopsies. Go pick up the guys here in a sec. That's weird. Why is the count off? Shouldn't be off. There it is. Duh. All right. Excuse me. Let's go ahead here. That's it. I'm going to call this the Bling Bridge. The Bling Bridge. Oops. Let's go ahead here. Cut to copper. Oh, wait. Oopsie poopsies. Oh, perfect. Perfect. I just love when things go well like this. So, yeah, with the wax cut copper, it's not going to go what's-it-y. Become like the Statue of Liberty. That, with its patina. That's the word I was looking for. Patina. That's the word I was looking for. Oh, yes. Yes. Let's go check out the length of our bling bridge. Can I? I'm not sure if I can hop up on those trees. Can definitely... Should be able to... Yeah, we can get up on top of this one. Yeah! We have a bling bridge! Yeah, I still want the industrial feel, but with the waxed copper, it definitely sends forth bling. The bling bridge! I love calling it that. The bling bridge. Alright. Yeah, it's... I'm thinking that if I tried more, that it would be... suffice to say, it would become gauche. That's another good word. Gauche. So 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. She done goofed. It's every 5th block. Duh, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And pull out torch. And we'll keep this going here for a little bit. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the 5th. That would be an idea to use the copper as part of the stables. Ooh, that's an idea. Let's go ahead here. We're going to take our stuff here. Quickly head to bed. All right. See here. Put the lightning rods there. Oh, we got more copper now. Let's see here. I am going to put the stone brick there. That there. Let's gather up all this regular stone. I'm going to put some of it in here. I'm going to take the rest. Oops. Screw it. Let's do it the old-fashioned way. It's faster. In this case, it makes up stuff I actually... Well, neat. So, now that we've got our bling bridge going, I want to... I'm going to have to do a little bit more tree farming. But, let's go ahead here. What we're going to go ahead here and do... Ooh, that's an idea. I'm going to take walls here, and we're going to officially start doing some work here on the on the, I got my shovel. Oops. A little bit too much there, Twee. Let's see. There we go. I'm going to officially start building up the wall here. There we go. And then we're going to put in some dirt right there, because I want a little bit of dirt right there to help, help with a little bit of the transition. There we go. See, dirt. Might have to go get some more dirt from what's it over here, but for the time being, we'll just work on what we got. With what we got, I mean. Did I? Oh boy. I done goofed on that side. I was like, wait a minute, did I done goof? One of those instances of Twee done goof. Alright, so... Oh, geez, guys, I really may have done goofed. Alright. Yeah, a second here. Tree has got a problem solve. Tree has got to problem solve. Jeez Louise, Tree, you done goof. Gotta go get more dirt. Oops. Why am I going up there when I need to go in here? Not enough. Just barely. Yep. Ouch. There we go. So, let's see here. All this stuff I got is in my way, so. Fortunately, there's not much in this stuff, so I'm going to momentarily, so I can see. Put these chests behind one another. When I set these up, I just set them here knowing that they'd be temporary. I wasn't aware how at least for this set, how temporary they'd be, so. Alright, so we can now line things up. Alright. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 5. Good, good. Alright. So we got this figured out. We've got it figured out. So, what we're going to do, I'm going to start to prune back the roof here. So what we're going to be having here is, the plan is, to have this be the wall for the horse stables here. This will be the wall right here. And then, this will be the entrance right up here. And then we're just going to leave the andesite markers for the time being. Let's actually start working on the floor. Twee be less of a dum-dum. And put some of our torches here so that work underneath these guys, so as that I leave them in place as the markers that they are. Torch. I hear ya. I hear ya. There we go. Well, at least... Jeez, more blood and copper! I've definitely got copper bling supreme copper going on here. Do that. Let's go ahead and take all this out. So basically, like I said, I want this area to be the stables area. So I'm kind of giving it a wide... Oh, coal. Flint coal? Old Achievement Hunter reference there. I'm going to leave the space here by the... around the... mine access in one piece for the time being. Let's go and torch up these guys. Almost bedtime too, so... Oops. Come on. Twee, use the right tool. Right tool for the right job, dude. Definitely gonna have to get some glowstone at some point. Oops. So is that we can have a glowy glow. Don't have to worry about having torches everywhere. Need to get this coal. I needs it. There we go. Actually, I shouldn't be wasting my good diamond pick on this construction stuff. Ought to really be using at least till I get more diamonds. So, but I'm in a catch-22 situation right now. Is that the only way I'm going to be able to get more diamond is if I mine, and the only way that I'm going to be able to get more diamond is if I build, because I need to get rid of all that lava downstairs. Of course, because using up the cobblestone over here, which allows me to use lava buckets. So, you know, just a second here. Well, yeah, using up all the using lava buckets. Let's see here. Put that there. Let's go ahead and dump in all the cobble. Dump off the dirt, and there's that. So, I'm going to go and put this guy away. Yeah, these guys, I got a spare fortune. Oh, I could combine those guys. There we go. Let's see. And thought I had another one downstairs. Fortune and breaking. Screw it. Hate it when my headset messes up the way it is. Let's go ahead and get all this stuff here out of the way. Blast furnace. Where's that other? I know it's here. I know it is. Oh, there it is. Duh! Forgot where I hid the thing from myself. Let's go ahead and just chuck all the metal in there. We'll just chuck the copper right there. Some of the stuff here out of my inventory so I can be just a smidge more organized. Alright, let's gather up all our cobble. This way I can mathematically divide the stuff I have on hand evenly between these guys. I'm going to go ahead and grab all our construction stuff here that we've got so far. Thunderboom outside. Thunderboom. We'll go ahead here and do a little bit more. Ow. We'll go ahead and place all that. Now we're gonna there we go. Momentarily here in place. We'll take them over here, two in place. The stone brick here. Darn headset. I do like how I'm getting to suck up all the stone brick I've been making. I'm one of these types of Minecrafters. I could just get so easily lost in building. You know, mentally and actually, again, I could get so distracted that I forget where I am, and then I get lost. It's like, where am I? Where am I? And then I eventually figured out. I could eventually figure out. I was like, oh, I'm right here. And we'll continue to worry. I'll worry about the more of the copper stuff off cam. Let's go ahead here. Let's do that. Yeah, times where it's just so easy for me to get lost doing construction. You know, I can lose track of time, lose track of where I am. But that is one of the things I love about this game, is that, you know, I build all this stuff up, and then boom, it's done. Let's see, here we go! Splash! Just making sure I haven't forgotten anything down here. Let's see, as you guys can see, I got some cobble down here, so. But that's because of how I've been having to mine stuff up. Let's see here. Careful, Twee. Oops, don't lose your torches. Yeah, this guy's now going to start to, you know, descend, so we're probably a lot safer, or at least somewhat safer. I'm going to have to start pulling lava from here, of course. Oh, geez, I still got a source block right there. Well, fortunately, we have got, with what I have planned, was trying to build stuff up here. I'll be able to suck up a lot of that cobble. In this case, having a small smelter is a good thing. I know this. Trust me, as I've been building this, having to do the fall down, go back up, fall down, go back up. God, let me tell you, this is getting annoying even for me. So, you know, as I continue to build this part of this thing up, and one thing we can do is I could come in and do some fill work here with some smooth stone. But as I build this up, I'll be able to get stuff here done. I'll just slowly be building up. And, you know, as I fill this in with all the stuff, that'll be a good thing. Yeah, for now, we're just trying to get stuff done. My headset is really starting to act up. There we go. Go ahead and equip each of those guys with a thing. I can't wait to, honestly, I cannot wait to get a minecart system installed. for getting up and down, down and up. Let's go ahead here. Oops. Just like I said, I'm just going to use the andesite here as filler for any boo-boos. And if we find anything, you know, like iron or coal or whatever, we'll just fill it in. Huh. Kind of forgot about that. Oh. We'll summon up some of the that smooth stone. Lay in a floor. Over here, too. That way I've got, oops. Momentary bit of andesite. Torch. Let's go get that, get some of that smooth stone. You can also put stuff in each thing, so that's smooth stone. There it is. Torch it out of the way for a sec. Sure I haven't forgotten anything over here. Doesn't look like it. We'll use that as our way back up. Ow. Wait, that's right. This... Yeah, there we go. There we go. Neat. Even the old stuff comes into play. So... I'll pillar up right here so I can see where I am. Make it too deep. That way I got a little bit of a safety layer here. Oopsie poopsies. I hate when I do that. See here. Gonna have to get a little creative here, folks. So I'll leave a spot right there for eventual what's-it-ing. This is not easy, guys. You know what? We're not going to try to do the whole darn thing right now. We'll, I'll work on it. This will have to be one of those things of, I'll work on it. Turn the torch so I can see. There we go. Oh. Not that twee. Don't be a dum-dum. If anything. Going to use up some of our stuff here, so as that, yeah, twee, stop being dum-dum. Well, if anything, I'm getting myself more, what's that? cobblestone. There we go. All right. Well, at least, I'm glad I had the idea to use some of that copper there, and I need to... honestly need to make up another bed. Crescent moon right there. At least they're getting topped off a little bit. Alright, let's see here. Looking for some planks. 1, 2, 3. Should have some wool here somewhere. There we go. 1, 2. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Another bed. Boom. This way I don't have to worry about having to transit all the way over all the time. Set the respawn point there. Alright. Oops. So I'm gonna get that one guy there out of the way. Excuse me. Oops. Twist. You need to... Ah! I hate when I do that. Obviously not paying attention to what in the heck it is I'm doing. So... this will be able to then work. We can work a little bit over here on the entrance to the mines. Oop, not there. Twee. Be less of a dum-dum, less of a dum-dum, less of a dum-dum. Less of that you do, the better things will be. I definitely need to get some glowy glow at some point. That'll be a thing. Gosh darn it, I'm now thinking of the Song of Durin that Clamave de Profundis did with their stuff. You know, the line goes, you know, it's a song straight from Tolkien, where describing stuff in Moria, you know, sort of a history of the dwarves and the ancient kingdom of Moria, Khazad-dûm, and you know, how the dwarves had to go through all their stuff and all that jazz. Let me get that link for you guys. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Boop. There we go. Song of Durin for you guys to listen at your own leisure. Let's see here. I'm going to put up some torches so that we don't have so many dark spots. Alright, so let's see here. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's get all this stuff done. Come on. Let's get this done. Oh, wait, we have raiders! Raiders! It's the lady! Hello, Dragoness! Thank you for the raid. For those of you coming in on that Dragoness raid, I am Osage Orange. I am a variety streamer. We are currently playing some Midwestern Minecraft. Overall, I am doing wunderbar. Currently, we're doing some work here on DOS base. Let's see here. I want to do that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, there. Hello, wayward daughter. As soon as I can get my words right. I'm getting all tongue-tied. Exactly. All the beans, all the chili. That is the plan. So, like I said, we're doing some base work today. We had a little bit of a sluggish start, but we got work here done on what I'm calling the bling bridge. I've got a metric butt ton of copper. I figured I'd go ahead and put that copper to use. So, yeah. Got a bunch of, what's it in copper? What's it called again? Waxed copper, that was it. Waxed cut copper. And with that, got the bling bridge. So, did I remember? I don't think I did that. There we go. So yeah, we've got all this waxed copper. Oh, I forgot to do this. There we go. I forgot to do that. So, yeah, with the cut copper, we have the bling bridge. The bling bridge. We've got our mountain dwarf base is what we're essentially working on here. This is the entrance to the base. It's going to be a whole mountain base. This here leads to the mines. We have so far I've got 2 drop chutes. That leads all the way down to block 59, all the way down there. And this right here leads to... Dum-dum! This down here leads down to what are going to be called the regular mines, so I can get all my iron that I need. So, and plans for here. Going to make use of this part of this cavern for the smelter. So, and then of course, going to be using it to get all the iron I need to help make the smelter, amongst other things. And of course, as said, we're not going to done goof this time, but all the way down there, block 59. To get all the diamonds I'm going to need to make stuff happen, so. At least with these caverns, at least it saves me some resource mining. It's allowed me to get some stuff as well. Don't have to worry about having to tear my leaves out of my canopy trying to find stuff. So, let's see here. Let's get back to what we were doing. Thank you, Dragoness, for the raid. We're gonna leave that open for now. This way I could come up here when I finally do some more work here on the main mine shaft. I mean, the main drop chute. That way I can come in and not have to worry about tearing out all the stone brick. Let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I hear you there, near the portal. Alright. I forget. Do I have any stairs? Let's go see if I got some stairs. I think I have some stairs. I love walking over the copper. That little ting. I think I have some stairs. Yes, I do. Not many, though. So let's go ahead and craft up some more stairs. Almost bedtime, too. So, let's see here. Boom. Boom. Out of the way. Torch is. Yeah. Let's combine those torches. Boom. And boom. Oh, jeez, always. Let's work it from the bottom. Twee work. Torches out of the way! I hate having to work in the dark, too. There we go. Ting, ting, tang, ting, tang, tong. All right, so let's go ahead and start working here on the walls. Torch there so I can bloody see. Let's see here. That, boom. Of course, my OCD for building stuff the way I like to is quite strong in this case, so let's get that. Need more. Yeah. Hate when I do that. There we go. Let's get that. Yes, nether portal, I hear you. Let's see here. We'll put a torch there. Torch there. Now that I can see better. Yay! Huzzah! All the stone brick. It's going in. Okay, there's that. Let's slowly work our way up. There we go. Now comes the hard part. Oops. Aside from misplacing blocks, of course. Yeah. So what we will have to do... Let's do this. There we go. Just making sure. Conducting the OCD test. There we go. So, let's see here. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, duh. Let's see here. Ooh. Ooh, that's an idea. I'm going to move, let's see, and set. It's the marker for the upper level of the stables. Just had an idea. Had an idea. I need... Let's get that wax stuff. The waxed copper. Let's see here. And... Oh. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Cut copper, cut... Where's the... Where in the heck is my bling copper? Where is the bling copper? Did I put it over here? I think I done goof, guys. I think I left the bling copper over here. Hello? Bling copper, where in the... Oh. I think I used it up, actually. Let's make sure. I need my bling copper. Of course, I may have chucked it in an unusual place. I do that. Eggs. Well, I guess I didn't chuck it in an unusual place. Nope. Alright. Now that this part is done, let's yank out some more of our bling copper. Over there? Yeah, let's put it there. Oops. Not that, Twee. Don't be a dum-dum. Yeah! This was a good idea. Have the bling copper. Yeah! Oops. That was smart. Yeah! Twee likes. Some torches on top. Let's see here. Going to carve out a little bit more of this wall right here. Yeah, naughty. Another portal. There we go. Yeah. Because, yeah, once we get, that'll be 3 blocks wide between here and the wall. So, we'll have horses, we'll be able to have plenty of room with the horses. So, let's go ahead here. Let's start working on it. We'll start from the base over here. Put a torch there and one there. Excuse me. In this case, working up is a huge benefit. Yeah. Just OCD checking. This is why I do what I call the OCD check. So let's see here. Oh! Rats. figured that something like that was going to happen. See, I don't want a bling block. Out of the way, moss. Just put you right there. Oh. Gonna save myself the trouble if I just thought to use my brain place. Okay, so undo that. Get the stuff out of my way. I saw the andesite there, and I was thinking, what in the heck's copper doing right there? I was like, oh, wait a minute. That's not copper. Oh, I did. Almost dum-dummed again. I hate when I dum-dummage. There we go. Now it's dark. We'll soon have everything where I want it. Put that there. Torch, torch. We can see clearly now the rain is gone. Or should I say, the darkness is gone. You know what? Let's actually do it like that. Alright, let's start building up. Finally. I'm going to put a andesite block right there, so my OCD in that case is going haywire. I tell you guys, I hate having some of the organizational compulsive disorder I have when it comes to this game, because it likes having things just a certain way, you know. There we go. There's that. Yank out. There they are. The stairs. It's nighttime. Let's go ahead and let's quickly go sleeps. To take another view here of the Bling Bridge. Eventually, like I said, I need to do some more dark oak mine, but I want to get some, essentially do a little bit of quasi-pixel art of various tools here coming in here by the Bling Bridge. Let's see here, whip this stuff out again. See. There we go. Yeah, this is starting to turn out much like I want it. Oops, can't get up because of the ceiling there. Duh. Let's see here. Where's that? Andesite. Just gonna. Oops. Again, just going to mark that so I know where it is. Let's get rid of this stuff here by the portal so I have more space. I'm going to explain some of the thought processes I have for future building here. Just a sec. I'm going to mute the game sound so you guys don't have to worry about hearing the nether portal all the time. So sort of going in this direction. The plan I have, or at least the plan that I have in my canopy as it stands presently, is going in this direction. Once we, got to get the horse stables built up. But the plan that I have in my canopy is to have continue making a great hall going in this direction. So it's going to at least, I'm not sure right off of how I'm going to widen it, but I do want it a little bit wider. But if you've seen, yeah. But to make it a little bit wider at least, and then have, this grand sort of hall. Gonna have a throne, amongst other things, but just beyond the portal, we're just gonna establish sort of a meeting hall, beyond the horse stables area here, with the sort of, evoke, Erebor, the Peter Jackson interpretations of, Erebor, Khazad-dûm, you come in from, parts that way or wherever, wherever it is you're coming from. You come across the Bling Bridge, you see the pixel art that I want to get built. But you're coming across, you've been summoned to the dwarven base. You come in, you can set up your horse in one of the stalls. You come in, you can literally see, this past the nether portal here, this grand hall. I'm gonna have, some sort of dining area. That's a future tree problem. Future tree problem. I got to figure out how I want this. But there's going to be all this stuff there, and then coming down here, probably going off this direction, around the two drop chutes here, we're gonna have an item sorter and all that jazz. So it's I've been thinking about this stuff. It's like, how do I want this? So that's sort of the stuff I have planned right now. So let's go ahead here. Let's get we'll leave the final sorts of stuff for the drop chute here. Leave that for the general the big drop chute, that is. Leave that stuff for its thing. I'm going to carefully do that. Go ahead here. Tear this out. Yeah, for all the time that I have been able to devote to this, it's getting there. Oops. Get our stuff here out of our hotbar, unneeded stuff. Oops. There we go. Might actually make this the entrance to the item sorter right here, actually. We'll... Yeah, let's... Yeah, this might actually be the item sorter entrance right there, actually. Let's see here. So Yes, tree, I knew that, let's see here. Just make up a clay block and pop that guy back there. Leave this one little bit here open so I can come in and work on it later. Yeah, it's basically, figuring out. Oh, I need to fix that too. Need to fix the ceiling right there. Twee, almost done goofed. Again. Let's see here. Get stuff out of the way. Torch right there. Yep. But thank goodness it's not going to take much. There we go. There we go. So, let's see here. Let's make some deposits. Put our... Let's see. Put our... Where's that random? I thought I had a random chest here somewhere. That's... There we go. There we go. Random stuff chest. Chuck the gravel over there. This will be for cobble. Chuck our andesite right there. Chuck all our stone brick right there. Ooh, we need to fix our pick. Ooh, I need to see. Let's make a sword. A sword. Excuse me. Let's actually make several swords. We're going to enchant them. Let's see here. Oh, that's right. Oh boy. There went most of my levels. Let's see. Do it. Let's make more moves instead. I was gonna have some fun with some of my cows there, but I was like, let's just make more. So let's see. It's time to make more moves. Thank goodness I have friendly cows off, friendly mobs off. Just trust me, hearing these, even for me, that would drive even me crazy, guys. Oh. I hate when I do that. Forget to remove torches from the offhand. Yeah, it's always easier to breed. In some ways, it's easier just to breed than have to kill. Let's wander around here, get our levels here, see what we can pick up with our experience orbs. Yeah. No. Stupid baby cow. Get back in there. There you go. I've already had to deal with that several times, where I'm breeding cows and stuff happens. Let's see here. Better go get some more lava. Alright, lady, Dragoness chat. Stand by for the great falling of the upteenth time. We're going to be going all the way back downstairs. Splash. Let's see here. We'll pick up that sword. And, let's see here. Thinking that will... Let's wait for the lava here to fall down. Alright. Let's see here. Let me use that. Ah! Tree no Bernie! Tree no Bernie! Do not need to be burning right now. Oops. There we go. Well, that actually works. Oh! And we got Spritstone. There we go. And no torches on my person. Twee! Silly goose. What's it here? It's making some odd sounds. Yeah, I need to start sucking up lava from here. Got a screamer there, of course, as I said earlier, so. Time. Oh. Need to leave the deep slate stuff down here. Yeah, where was that chest again? There it is. Oh, I did have torches on me. Duh! I forgot. It's so easy to forget at times what you do and don't have. Yeah. I love... Now, thank God I'm on peaceful. Warden won't be summoned, so that's a good thing. And I gotta go through the trouble of jump, 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 jump. Like I said, I cannot wait to get all this done. This has been my literally my priority, is getting first the drop shoots done, and then working on the track system. I'm gonna have to have a complex track system. So basically, sort of the plan I have is oh, I just kind of realized that I'm gonna have to adjust the system here. That's all right. Can always. We're gonna have to essentially. Let's move this over. Get a little additional cobblestone while we're at it. Iron! Iron! My precious, precious iron! Let's see here. Because I won't need to have, not just an ascent system for me, I need to have a supply ascent system. Well, at least I remembered. So, let's see here. Gonna get that out of the way. 2, 3. Have it right there. That'll be our marker. So, basically, sort of the plan is, and of course, I'm gonna have to work on this as I go up. I work on this, but basically we're gonna have this be our interchange between the diamond mine and the main mine. So basically what's gonna happen is I'm gonna have right here, gonna have a minecart. I'll be able to drop off, stop right here, and then we're gonna have, maybe I'll be able to switch off right over to here, and then what I'll have is 2 minecarts from the other side, that side over there, come up. They'll have essentially a pair of drop-off stations, and I'll work on it over here. That can drop off supplies here. And of course, I'm going to have it to where I can be able to walk in and drop off supplies. I'll have it be in an automated station. I could drop off a Tweedungoofed. Tweedungoofed, he should have used his other pick. Got fortune on that on, but did he? No, he done goofed. But basically, this will lead to the smelter and the iron mine, and then I'll be able to have, with the automated system, have it spin around. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. So basically, and then what'll happen is I'll be able to go up independently, and the supplies will go further along. That's right, I got the drop chute right there. I'm going to have to make sure I worry about going around that. So that'll have to be a thing. But basically, if I have this go over here to the items, so in this direction, go underneath base, go to the item sorter, that way I can have stuff do its thing. So that'll have to be a thing. So let's see here. We got stuff. Yeah, I was for an instant I was like, did I grab my sword? And I was like, yes, Twee, you grabbed your sword. There we go. So I want to see here. Boom, boom. Let's grab all the odd quantities here. So that I can have the system be more balanced. Let's go ahead here. Chuck in our lobber. All I know is that right now with the stuff is that I'm literally getting all the experience that I'll be able to need. So let's go ahead here. Let's make some more. Oh, we're gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go do some stuff. Make sure you remove the what's it twee. Gosh, it makes me think of having. I've been to I've had bison. I've had bison. That would be a cool mob to have in Minecraft. Be able to craft a the ability to use bison to like haul minecarts. Come on. That would be cool. That would be very cool. Literally have to glitch through that thing. All right, let's see. Let's see how we can enchant our swords. Now that I got a little bit more levelage. Oop. Ooh. I think we'll just leave it at that. Yeah, sharpness overrides, so now I have a much better sword. I'm gonna have to unfortunately do some population management there with my cows. Let's go ahead and we'll take this oddball amount of wheat, and it's nighttime. Let's go to bed. Go to bed. Make more moose. Now with the sharpness, we'll be able to, and I'm breaking, of course. Excuse me. Shut them cows back in, so don't got to worry about them. Let's go across the Bling Bridge. Yeah, I want to get the stuff up here. Let's see. Let's do a quick harvest here on our sugar cane. That way I can make up plenty of books. It's also part of the reason why I've got so many cows. So I get plenty of leather. Yeah, making books is so expensive at times. There were times when I was trying to get set up for the enchanting table, I was just having to, replant sugarcane and expand the farm. Actually thinking about putting, leaving a gap here so we can keep this guy going, but essentially putting a thing of dirt around the farm here so as that I can have more sugarcane production, especially closer to base where I'm more likely to be in, and have it be able to do its stuff. Say seeds. Put these pumpkins through the what's it here? Quickly make sure that all this stuff here is grown. There was one time over the weekend where I was watching the Kings and Generals YouTube channel about the English Civil War, and I remember about Charles the First, and all the stuff in that. So, all right, let's start harvesting. Get all our stuff. Suck it up, suck it up. Good, good. Oops. Meant to do that. Put a couple of these stacks there. It's one thing I love about having a composter system now. Don't got to worry about constantly throwing away seeds and not being able to use them for anything besides planting. Now of course, can make bone meal, which is better than nothing. I need to find a skelly farm. a skelly spawner, and if I can, maybe two. Two that are close to one another. Oh, hello. I saw this. Excuse me. I saw the squid's things there, and it started freaking me out. I was like, what's Minecraft doing now? And I was like, oh, it's a squid. It's a squid. Duh. Get a little bit more wheat here. Oops. That was smart. Literally shut myself underneath my entrance. Duh. There we go. And we got more wheat. That way I can further go around and make more moose. Alright. Let's see here. Like I said, I love the ting there. Such a pretty sound. Let's go ahead and drop off our wheat. Sugarcane. Gas are holding up so far, so that's good. See, let's I'm gonna put my sword back. I need to go make my bee farm a little bit bigger, a little more organized too. So let's get back here to do some more clearing out. So what we'll be doing on Thursday's episode, which will be our, excuse me, our bookmarker episode, don't have any ideas, excuse me, off the top of my head as of yet. We might go ahead and carve out, or at least do some carving out here on the on the horse stables. So sort of the idea I had, like I said, I want a dual level horse stables. And what I'm thinking about is for the access points is that come around and have, like 3 layers between the layers, but have them be to where they're a little bit recessed, so you can sort of see it's sort of like a step pattern, if you can imagine that. So sort of imagine a little something like this, only sort of just flip it upside down. Basically, have it kind of in a way. Maybe like like if this were the top layer of the of the one below, have it kind of be like that. Have it to where there's this little bit of a step but it's sort of an L shape like that. That's sort of the thing that's sort of going around in my canopy right now. But that's, like I said, that's future tree stuff. It's a case of I have many a times I thought, oh, I'm going to do thingamabob this way. And then it turns out, I'm going to do it this way. Oh, wait. That's right. I want to do mud brick. For the horse stables, I want to do mud brick. I remember back when I was carving sort of this open area here out, I was watching one of the YouTube channels I follow. I don't follow it all I don't get to watch every single little thing he puts out, but was watching a guy. He's a prospector. His name is Dan Hurd. Let me see. Let me get you guys a link to his channel here. It's nighttime. Let's quickly go Betty bye. Boop. Let me see. Let me get you guys that link. And there you go. There is his channel. And basically what Dan does is, as I said, he's a gold prospector. He lives up in British Columbia. Well, up for me, up north. I'm south of him, so. So anyway, what he does is he is a prospector. His main thing is gold, but he also does stuff like, he'll hunt gemstones and similar sorts of stuff, found in the earth. Sort of like me. But of course he does it on the, he lets Mother Nature do a lot of the hard work. And he just comes in and, does the final little bit, essentially does the final bit of processing. And it's, he's had his family, his dad, his wife, his kids. I think he has more than one kid. But, yeah, he does a lot of prospecting. And so, he does a lot of stuff. And I find it a thing to watch, if I'm busy, doing Titan Quest stuff, or especially doing stuff like Minecraft. This falls in, of course, with the general, watching something while I'm doing something behind the scenes, And he's very fun to watch. Ooh, coal. Gonna need das coal later. Gotta go get some, smooth stone. Tree brain was, hello, what's the word I'm looking for? There we go. Let's get some of I don't think I have any smooth stone here on me. I think it's just stone brick. Grab this cobble. And chuck it into the system. Let's see, we'll put that there. All right, let's go ahead here. And of course, Forget to bring an elevation block, but then again, I could just snag some of that. Some of the stone brick we already got. Torches, I need to see. This time, of course, I remember to do the the fortune pick. Fortune one. Yeah, we'll just see. Then we'll fill this all back in. Now, I'm not sure how much of this I'm going to use, so that's why I'm filling it in. The stuff that I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet, but stuff is stuff, so... At least we got some more levels, too. See, this is where having the cow farm also helps. You get once for breeding, once for doing stuff. So we're going to have to end stream here pretty soon. So between now and Thursday, I will do some more work over on the descent, part of the drop chutes for the mine shaft. As well as figure out what we're going to do on Thursday. Like I said, I think we're going to do some work here on at least getting the stables going. That'll be our thing. And pick up all the debris. Yeah, we're looking good. We're looking very good. Oops. Missed down a block there. Ah! Done it twice, guys. Done it twice. There we go. Go. We also might do some work on at least seeing what we might be able to expand here on the what's it? Let's go ahead here. Go a couple blocks past the another portal. See, those guys are in line, so we'll go 2 blocks. I'll make sure to have that carved up so that I got it just the way I like it. At least I'm getting more cobble with which to work. Put through the small smelter we got back in our hobbit hole. Yeah, I definitely wanted the portal here to be where it is. It's I was very much thinking that you know, right here at the entrance, I wanted to have it be sort of a large junction, as it were. You know, you have access, you know, to the outside world, access to the mine shaft, access to the nether. Ooh, more iron. This time, Twee, use your fortune pick. But yeah, I was definitely thinking, you know, have the entrance of the base definitely be a nice big junction. That's what was going on in my canopy. You know, for the entrance up. Hello. Found a thing. As well as breaking our pick. Let's explore this. Any more iron? Aw, sad face. Sad face. Alright. Yeah, definitely got to end streams. So, yeah, I do appreciate everybody who has come out. Like I said, I got some work before me that I got to do. So, it is time for us to go ahead and head on out the excuse me. So, let me see who is live. Yeah, I do appreciate everybody who has come out. If you are watching here on Twitch at twitch.tv/OsageOrange, please remember to go ahead and hit that follow button. If you are watching over on the YouTubes at youtube.com/OsageOrangeGaming, please remember to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon for notifications. It really does help. And please, of course, make sure that you follow over on Twitter at twitter.com/OsageOrange01. So, come on. Ooh, wait a minute. I haven't rated him in a while. Let me see if he's live. Looks like he's live. Gotta wait for the stupid advert. I saw one person that I hadn't said hi to in a while, and then I saw this other guy that I haven't said this other guy that I haven't said hi to in a while. So let me make sure. Yes, he is live. So, huzzah! So, hello? Hello, chatbot! Yeah, a second. Chatbot is being what's it? Let me restart it. I hate when chatbot doesn't cooperate. Yeah, technology. Half the time it works, the other 7/8 it doesn't. So, come on. I don't have all evening, chatbot. I gotta go to work. There we go. Let's see here. There we go. Restarting the bot work. So, we're going to be raiding Pergy, so go and select the Tree Grove has arrived to bring you Shane and Water. Standard raid call. Please wait for me to post first. Hope to get you guys on Thursday for our bookmarker episode of Midwestern Minecraft. Saturday be city building Saturdays. Hopefully we can make city skylines work. Hopefully, knock on wood. Sunday, Titan Quest Loot Grind. Then on next Monday, going to be another episode of Let's Play Titan Quest Season 3. So let's go and get this raid party started. I appreciate everybody who's come out. Hope to catch you all in the next episode. Ta-ta for now.